Hey YouTube, Run to Christ here. Well, check this out. Have you ever seen this? This is the Nebra sky disk. What is that, you might ask? Well, check this out. The Nebra sky disk. The disk is attributed to a site near Nebra, Saxony in Germany, and is associatively dated to 1600 BC. It has been associated with the Bronze Age culture. The disc is unlike any known artistic style from the period and was initially suspected of being a forgery, but is now widely accepted as authentic. The Nebra sky disc features the oldest concrete depiction of the cosmos worldwide. In June 2013 it was included in UNESCO's Memory of the World Register and termed one of the most important archaeological finds of the 20th century. Now, why is this important? Why am I talking about this item? According to initial analysis of trace elements by X-ray fluorescence, then at the University of Freiburg, the copper originated at Bischofshofen in Austria, while the gold was thought to be from the Carpathian Mountains. A more recent analysis found that the gold used in the first phase was from the river in Carnan in Cornwall, United Kingdom. The tin content of the bronze was also from Cornwall. And when was it dated to? The axes and swords which were found with the disc can be dated to mid-2nd millennium BC. Radiocarbon dating of a birchbark particle found on one of the swords to be between 1600 and 1560 BC. This corresponds to the date of burial at which time the disc had likely been in existence for several generations. Okay, so what is this proving? Well, this is proving that in ancient times, in the time of Ezekiel, that all the tin that Europe sourced was from Britain, and thus Britain is the ancient land known in the Bible as Tarshish. Spain is not a vast source of tin. Great Britain is. So here we have Ezekiel 27:12. Tarshish was thy merchant by reason of the multitude of all kinds of riches, with silver, iron, tin, lead, they traded in thy fairs. Spain does not qualify on these grounds. It is not a major source of tin. It does have some, but it has not got the quantities required to be the main source of tin in Europe for the past 3,000 years. The last tin mine in Britain closed in 2004. We have been mining tin since the Bronze Age and before, just as the Bible says. Now here we have an article from Archaeometry. Tin isotopy, a new method for solving old questions. Now this was put online in August 2010. Most of the scholarship that has been done on the topic of Tarshish, where they have concluded that Tarshish is most likely Spain, was done a long time ago. That scholarship needs updating. There's new evidence brought to light, as I demonstrated in my last video about biblical prophecy unfolding due to Brexit, where I presented the information that Britain was that major source of tin in the Bronze Age. So this is the excerpt from the article. Tin was a vital commodity in times past. In Central Europe, the earliest finds of tin bronze date to about 2200 BC, while in Greece they are 400–500 years earlier. While there is evidence for prehistoric copper mining, for example in the Alps or mainland Greece, among other places, the provenance of the contemporary tin is still an unsolved problem. This work deals with a new approach for tracing the ancient tin via tin isotope signatures. The tin isotope ratios of 50 tin ores from the Ergebridge region and 30 tin ores from Cornwall. Most ore deposits were found to be quite homogeneous regarding their tin isotope composition, but significant differences were observed between several deposits. This fact may be used to distinguish different tin deposits and thus form the basis for the investigation of the provenance of ancient tin that has been sought for more than a century. Furthermore, the tin isotope ratio of the Nebra sky disk will be presented. The value fits well with the bulk of investigated tin ores from Cornwall. You see, this is all relatively new scientific, archaeological information that proves the Bible. The Bible says tin was being mined by people called the Tarshish, and science tells us that the source of European Bronze Age tin came from Britain. Therefore, Britain is Tarshish. And if you haven't watched it yet, go check out this video. It's half an hour long where I lay it out, everything that you need to know about why Britain is the merchants of Tarshish. And later on, I'll be posting an exclusive to my Facebook page where I'll be reading an article that goes into detail about why Spain is not Tarshish and that Britain is. So go over to this page, like the Facebook page, and keep an eye out for that because I'll be uploading it very shortly. Thanks very much for your time. This has been Run to Christ. God bless.
For a moment, pretend that I don't know anything about metallurgy, engineering, or physics, and just tell me what the hell is going on.
You never studied.
He knows the truth.
Let's wake them up then, shall we?